Hello and welcome. I'm Chris Copeland, and it's my pleasure to speak with you today about Youth Homes of Mid-America and Youth Emergency Services and Shelter, two amazing organizations with long histories of serving Central Iowa's kids and families. Combined, Youth Homes and YES have more than 125 years of experience helping people overcome obstacles, reclaim their lives, and determine their best paths forward. These shared goals have often allowed our teams to work side by side in providing comprehensive programs and services. It's become clear that with our resources and expertise combined, we can make an even bigger impact while presenting a stronger, unified voice on behalf of our community. Together, we can break down barriers to accessing care. We can evolve programs to meet Iowa's changing needs, and we can become the no wrong door provider that welcomes kids, young adults, and families from every background, no matter how they come to us. So this year, Youth Homes and YES have joined as one to become the most holistic youth and family services provider in Iowa. Our paths have paralleled and intertwined for decades. And now, with a renewed commitment and a new name, we're taking a big step forward for us and for the hundreds of deserving people we work with every day. I'm so excited to introduce you to our next chapter and to the future of our new organization, Ellipsis.
Introducing Ellipsis, Iowa's new leader in support services for kids and families. Ellipsis brings together Youth Homes of Mid-America and Youth Emergency Services and Shelter to create an expansive critical safety net for kids and families in need. With more resources, comprehensive programming, and a stronger voice for Central Iowa communities, Ellipsis represents a new, future-facing continuum of care that's better equipped to meet our state's evolving needs. Our vision is to break down the barriers between needing and receiving care, to become a no wrong door provider for kids and families of every age and background. Through our essential programming, we work between what is and what's possible to overcome turbulent pasts and create opportunities for open-ended success. Here, kids discover who they are and who they want to be, enabling them to regain control of their lives. By providing care, encouragement, and skills development needed for a lifetime of success, we are rewriting stories and empowering people to keep thriving together. We are Ellipsis, and we connect kids and families with healthy, successful futures.
The most important thing is the children.
From the day I started, the way that it was portrayed of what Youth Homes is has never changed. It's all about us, and it's all about the kids we serve and the families that we serve. And you can hear that going into other places, but we actually mean it, and we live it, and we breathe it.
To be honest, it was an experience that I needed as a child. It was a lot of care, kind of a judgment-free zone, where we was able to be children. And I think the environment that I came from made you grow up really fast. So I was actually thankful to go to Youth Homes and be able to learn some of the skills that most young people need to learn to survive the world today. I have lifelong lessons that I've taken from Youth Homes that I'll never forget.
So we do so many different things to build the child's esteem, self-esteem, and self-concept, and that's our hope.
It's important for the community and other individuals because there's not a lot of help out there, and not a lot of people put a lot of stock in mental health and in crisis situations. Us at the shelter and at Youth Homes absolutely know that that's out there, and we're able to reach them all now. And so if you got a problem, all you have to do is make a phone call. Or if we can't do it, we're gonna find someone that can do it for you.
Knowing that I made a mistake, but I can change it. I can do better going forward. And I think that's what really helped me a lot. That's what helped me a ton, and that's what I carry going forward now. It's not about where you're at, it's about where you're going.
We treat kids and families like they're human. We want to help them, and there's nothing wrong with them. We don't judge them. We don't think that there's a bad kid or a bad family. We do what we do every day when we walk in the door. We're here to help. No matter how we can do it, we're gonna do it.
One of my biggest goals was just to be able to I kept telling myself, I can do this. I can go to school, I can behave, I can get along with people. I don't have to fight everybody. Everybody's not out to get me. And I think being in that environment, being put in an environment where I was able to just be a kid, I didn't have to worry about the things that I was worried about coming from Chicago, putting food on the table, paying bills as a 11, 12-year-old, actually being able to just live and not worry about some of the things that you have to worry about as an adult, they helped me to thrive.
Our kids and our families don't come in with the greatest stories. We've heard some pretty ugly stories, but to be able to have the chance to bring a kid or a family in and show them that it doesn't have to continue that way. There's a way to do it differently. There's a way to make it work for you and make a cycle stop or make better choices for them and for them to see a different way to do it. Your past can always change into something different in the future. It's what we come to work for.
It brings you back to your childhood, and it brings you back to that toughness that you had to go through. And so programs like Ellipsis really allow youth to be kids. And I think that's an environment and a space that a lot of individuals that we serve need. Returning citizens need that space. Even as adults, they need that space to dream, to believe, to make mistakes.
Once you're a part of us, you're always a part of us.
The collaboration is a very good fit.
I'd like to see them grow and help the kids, that nobody is left without food or shelter.
And we can do this together.
This is something that I've been thinking about for a long time. Just youth homes having that other facility, having that other facility in youth homes, and being able to connect the services, build a stronger foundation for the youth that either is serving or youth homes is serving. A lot of the times we see that the youth leaving the Yes shelter, they might end up as returning citizens. They might end up as homelessness. We might end up serving them through another one of our programs and get the same thing for our youth coming from youth homes. Maybe they've aged out of aftercare or they've aged out of programming, and now their youth coming through becoming returning citizens or youth in transition or whatever the case may be for them. But I think now being able to marry those services and not have it so siloed, and being able to really focus in on not only helping that person where they're at right now, but setting them up to be not only self-sufficient, but successful in their future. The potential is great. I can't wait to see what happens with this.
Every story is different. Every story has a different meaning to everyone involved. And this is what makes our agency so different.
I think one of the things I've always imagined for myself is just being able to be comfortable. And I think throughout my entire life, especially growing up, going from home to home, shelter to shelter, being able to be in a position I am now, I never imagined it. I've always thought that you could think about, being there or getting there. But for someone like me, it's not really possible to be there. And to be who I am today, I just can't be more proud, because each experience is what you make it, and so I think if you really, just like with anything, if you really buy in and really go into the situation or the program and to really learn, you have to have parents that's gonna push you. I mean, it's a team effort. It's a joint effort.
We've been around for as long as almost any charities in the city of Des Moines, and people know us. People know youth homes, and this is why, if you're looking at this video, we need your help.
Merging together with the Yes Shelter now makes us even more we have more of an impact on the community now. Just being part of youth homes, you could only reach those kids and families that were court-ordered in. Now we can reach the community, not even just in Polk County, but in larger areas of Iowa. You can reach everywhere. Everybody knew who the shelter was. Not very many people knew who youth homes was, but now as one big agency, they're gonna know who we all are.
Congratulations to everyone who helped make Ellipsis possible, both now and throughout years past. We owe so much to our families, our staff, board members, and our many community funders and volunteers for taking our mission to new heights. There's a lot of work to be done, but I know that our story, just like the stories of our kids and families, is being rewritten every day. We are stronger together, and as we work to connect kids, families, and futures, we are so grateful to be connected to you. From all of us at Ellipsis, thank you and take care.